Today, I want to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart, which is overcoming impulse buying and mastering self control. Trust me, I have been there. I know how challenging it can be to resist those impulse purchases, but I'm here to share with you the steps I took personally to break free from that cycle and become more disciplined with my spending. Hello, fams. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ade, and on this channel, I educate, uplift, and also inspire. If this aligns with you, don't forget to hit the subscription button, like, and share this video. One thing is that each time you like this video, YouTube algorithm shares this video more to people that might be in need of it. Thank you. So welcome back. In this video, it will be in two parts. The first part, I'll discuss about triggers of impulse buying. Yes, there are triggers that actually make people to become an impulse buyer. And the second part, I will share about the steps I took personally to overcome impulse buying. So without further ado, let's jump into what we have for today. So impulse buying can be triggered by various factors, and these triggers can vary from one person to another. Here are some common triggers, which include, so the first one is emotions. So sometimes feeling stressed, anxious, bored, or sad can lead to impulse buying as a way to cope with those emotions. The second trigger is advertisement. When it comes to advertisement, seeing enticing advertisement or promotions can create a sense of urgency or desire to buy something immediately. The next trigger I'll talk about is peer pressure. Yeah, being influenced by friends, family, or social media influencers to buy certain products can lead to impulse purchases. Moving on to the next one is sales and discounts. Most times, when people hear about sales or discounts going on online or even offline, there's this fear of missing out on a good deal, which can prompt impulse buying, even if the item is not needed. So beware. Yeah, another trigger I have on my list is window shopping. Just browsing in stores or online can lead to unplanned purchases, especially if you come across something appealing. So when we go for window shopping, be careful, okay? Moving on to the next one, which is lack of planning. Not having a specific shopping list or budget can actually make it easier to succumb to impulse purchases. So if you forget that each time you want to go for shopping, do ensure to plan it. Make a shopping list for yourself, okay? Especially what you need and not what you want. Immediate gratification, that is wanting to experience the pleasure of owning something new right away without considering long-term consequences, is also a trigger to become an impulse buyer. So be conscious of immediate gratification, because if you are not careful with it, you can become an impulse buyer. Yeah. The next one, which is the last one on the list, is habits. Yeah. Some people are accustomed to making impulse purchases due to past behaviors or shopping patterns. So if you have those behavior or shopping patterns of always buying, you just want to purchase even things you want and also for what you need, you have to be careful of this, because if care is not taken, it becomes a habit, and this might be difficult for you to stop. So, understanding these triggers can help you identify when you might be susceptible to the impulse buying and develop strategies to avoid it. So, fams, let's get into the second part of this video where I discuss strategies that I used which helped me. So, the first step I took was to recognize the triggers. So, for me, it was stress and boredom. So, whenever I felt overwhelmed or restless, I would turn to shopping as a form of therapy. But once I was able to identify those triggers, I was able to find healthier ways to cope, like going for a walk, practicing meditation, watching a movie, or sometimes I just sleep off. Moving on to the next step, fams, which is setting a budget and stick to it. Yes. So what I did is that I started tracking my expenses and creating a monthly budget. So few days to my monthly income, I ensure that all the expenses for the month, I have it on my phone or my laptop. So this helped me prioritize my spending and avoid buying things on a whim. It also gave me a sense of control over my finances. So if you really want this to work for you, ensure to do a set a budget and then stick to it. Moving on to the next step on my list is that I ensure to declutter regularly. I realized that having too many things cluttering my space made me more likely to buy unnecessary items. So I declutter my home regularly, which not only helped me control my impulse buying, but also gave me a sense of clarity and peace. Yeah. Moving on to the next step is that I do delay my purchase. So whenever I feel the urge to buy something on impulse, I try to delay the purchase for at least 24 hours, sometimes up to 48 hours. So this helps to give time to consider whether I really need the item or it's just a fleeting desire. So I want you to also inculcate this into your habits. So each time I'm online, especially on e-commerce app, I do ask myself this question: Ade, do you need this? What is the essence of buying this? Why do you need it now? Okay, so this actually help, and I hope it will be helpful too. Each time you see one to one, try to delay your purchase. You will see that at the end of the day, you might not go for it. Yeah. So the next step is that I curate a shopping list. I make a list of the things I genuinely need, not what I want. Yes, what I need before going for shopping, and I stick to it. This actually helps me avoid unnecessary purchases. Avoiding temptation is also another step that helped me. Yes, so I ensure to stay away from places or websites where I have been tempted to make impulse purchases. I unsubscribe from marketing emails and online shopping accounts to reduce the temptation. This help a lot. So ensure to stay away from anything that will compel you to make an impulse purchase. Okay, now right on to the next one, fams. The next step I took is to practice mindfulness. I pay close attention to my thoughts and feelings when the urge to buy something arises. I try to understand the underlying reasons for wanting to make the purchase and address those needs in a healthier way. And finally, friends, the last step I took is to ensure that I celebrate my successes. Yes, each time I successfully resist the urge to make an impulse purchase, I acknowledge that fact and also celebrate it. Yes, because it helps me to reinforce positive behavior and also motivates me to continue resisting impulse buying in the future. In addition to what I've said, fams, if you've taken all these steps and these steps did not work for you, then I encourage you to seek for support. Yes, if impulse buying is a persistent issue for you, consider seeking support from a therapist or a counselor. They can help you explore the root causes of your behavior and develop strategies to overcome it. So, fans, there you have it. My journey to overcoming impulse buying and becoming more disciplined with my spendings. I hope the steps inspire you to take control of finances and lead a more intentional life. And don't forget, fans, if you have additional steps that have worked for you in the past, which is not included in my steps, don't forget to drop them in the comment section, as I believe that this will help a lot of people out there. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, stay mindful and stay disciplined. I love you all and I need you all to survive. Bye.